I'm backstage with Dan and Will from Bastille. How are you? Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks for wanting to talk to us.
I've been wanting to talk to you for weeks, honestly. I wasn't sure if you'd gotten too famous that this was even going to happen, so thank you.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We're still incredibly boring.
Well, I'm sure you've heard this a lot recently, but congratulations, it has to be said. Has it sunk in yet? Because even just coming to the dressing room, trying to get through all the crowds of people outside, and like you were saying about the big production on this tour, it was chaos.
Has it sunk in? I don't know. I think not really. I mean, this last sort of year or so has been completely nuts and not really what we expected at all. Like, you know, this time last year we were supporting Two Door Cinema Club in this venue, and we were like, I think these were some of the first shows in Manchester, and we were like, I don't think we ever thought we'd play headline gigs here, particularly on our first album. So yeah, it's exciting. I think we also massively shut ourselves off to it and just pretend that everything's normal.
Well, you seemed like quite a modest band, because when I was looking at some interviews around the time of the Brits, and it was just, I think you were walking the red carpet in, you were saying, oh, we're not going to win anything, so we're going to go to the pub afterwards and meet all our mates. That must have been quite a fun pub experience afterwards then.
It was really good. What was quite funny, though, because it was just a pub in Brixton, but some of our friends, because it was the Brits, decided to come in, like,
Full tux.
Full black tie. So there was, like... Most of my friends were just like homeless people, and then Kyle's friends in particular were all dressed up like it was.
My friends were really up for it. They were wearing like nice dresses and suits and stuff. That was the smartest I've been in years at the Brits, and I was like a kid, like pulling at my collar, like it's itchy, I don't like it. But yeah, no, it was fun. We just rented a pub in Brixton, and obviously the fact that we won something made it a little bit more fun, but I think it would have been great anyway. We just couldn't be asked to go to like the sort of labelly industry stuff. We rarely get to go home, so when we're there, it's just nice to hang out with our mates.
And then post awards, the album sales shot up again. How cool's that?
It's wicked. I think the thing with us is that like we've never, we've been lucky enough to get radio play and stuff like that, but we've never really in the UK like got that much exposure like in the press or on TV. So I think it's just one of those things where people probably had heard the music like knocking about for the last year, and then I guess just being able to see something on TV, like see us at the Brits, must have just connected some dots, and a bunch of people must have just gone like, it's really weird.
Modesty again.
We really weren't expecting it, especially because, in terms of presence, we were just part of a collaboration-y mashup thing. We didn't think that, ours would be the album that went to number one after Brits. We were like, Arctic Monkeys like blew the room apart, and they were Disclosure were amazing and stuff. So it's wicked. it's especially a year, like nearly exactly a year after it first went to number one. For it to go back to number one was ridiculous.
And I've actually got an anniversary present for you, but I'll save that to the end. Well, it wasn't a surprise to the propaganda group. Obviously, you get a lot of play on XFM, but you also get a lot of play in like 25 cities in the UK from the propaganda DJs. We see the reaction that it gets no matter what city you're in. Everybody goes nuts, and yeah, so we weren't surprised. So again, congrats.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
It's okay.
We did a couple of DJ slots at propaganda as well, which were really fun.
Good link there. Thank you, Dan.
I thought I'd take that thread and run with it. Actually, the first time we did it, it was in Birmingham. We supported Two Cinema Club, and then they did a DJ set afterwards at propaganda, and we sort of just stood behind them, kind of drunk, looking at all these people. And I think at one point I sort of was that annoying idiot that went in and like scratched a bit and ruined it. The whole dance floor came to a stop. Like, who's that idiot? But
one idiot, DJ idiot.
Is Dan the main DJ then of the group, or do you all sort of do it?
We all have a go, but Kyle is probably, he's the best. He has all the kit and stuff. Although he's not an expert, because when we were DJing once, a lighting engineer was showing us how to use the stuff we were using. But where'd
you plug it in?
We sort of muddle our way through. I was really excited once because during Smells Like Teen Spirit, Kyle showed me how to do the fader to cut it out at one bit, and I was doing that with the fader. And
Kyle always gets through down and get me as well, because I love the effects ones, like putting on the phase, and I sort of again like some annoying OCD
also,
child.
Kyle takes it a lot more seriously than us, so he's trying to do a good DJ set because he cares about his career and working. and we're like,
We're just spilling drinks on his decks.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to get you back.
No, we'd love to. It's really fun.
Might hold you to that. So I know that you've been busy beavering away on the second album. Well, juggling, being on tour and working on the second album.
Yeah, well, because we've sort of been writing since we just continued writing at the end of the first album. We didn't really stop. And any time we have in London, we sort of go into our friend Mark's got a little studio, and he's the guy that we made the whole first album with, and obviously we don't want to change anything, so we're still working with him. But it's been really fun, and because we've been frustrated about not getting able to finish stuff, we are now able to bring him on tour with us. So he's been on the bus, setting up a studio either on the bus or upstairs, or like backstage somewhere. And it's been wicked actually, like because touring is fun, but it can get a bit repetitive. So it's really nice to be able to spend the daytime like making new songs and then play the shows at night. It feels like a more rounded experience. But it's really fun. We just came up, did a completely new song today, and it's finished, and that's really satisfying. Can I hear it?
Nice. Well, I heard as well that you are sort of showcasing a bit of new stuff on this tour as well. Has the reaction been good?
Yeah, I think so. We have on tour with us at the minute a girl called Angel Hayes, who's this amazing rapper, and we did a tune with her. So that's probably the most different we've ever gone, because it's like a hip-hop tune, and then I thought it'd be good to have some sort of heavy metal guitar on that. So I think fans of Flaws perhaps are a little taken aback when there's a hardcore Rage Against Machine-esque rap song.
It's because I feel like we just like, I guess we're just having fun with it, and we don't really care about how people see us or whatever. So, we always wanted, with the first album, for every song to be different, and I think we were maybe a little bit too hesitant with it. And with this next album, and the mixtape that we're working on at the moment, we're literally just we're just being much more kind of like open and obvious with our influences. So there's some proper like hard hip hop, but also like some really nice like old like acoustic-y songs as well, and then some much like particularly the new album, it's gonna be mad. There's like a sort of like really like much heavier rock stuff, alongside like almost old school Daft Punk like electronic stuff as well, and it's gonna be, I mean, I'm saying all this because I'm thinking about it. Everyone else will hear it and be like, it's exactly the same. You've just yeah.
I'm getting really excited. I want to hear it now. When is it going to be finished? I want to hear it now.
I don't know. We're putting out a sort of thing which we're working on at the moment later in the year, and then we want. I mean, if it was up to us, the album would be out as soon as possible, but we've got quite a lot of time to spend in America, and our album's only just come out there, so
yeah.
But yeah, it's so much fun. I can't wait for people to hear the new stuff, and yeah, it's great. It's really nice to play it live. I think we tried with this tour because we just tried to sort of step it up a bit. There's like much bigger production. We wanted to play tunes off the album that we don't normally play, and tunes off the repack that we don't normally play, and new stuff as well. And yeah, we're lucky enough to have got this guy Rag and Bone Man who's got the most incredible voice. He's on tour with us. He's opening up, and then there's Angel Hayes. I think it's probably a lineup people wouldn't necessarily expect, but again, we were like, the tour sold out straight away, so we were lucky enough to be able to just take whoever we wanted with us. And we were like, we love Angel Hayes. Let's try it, see what happens. And it's been really fun. And yeah, like last night after the gig, we recorded her vocals for a track and stuff. So yeah,
love it. And there seems to be quite a few cool remixes of your stuff knocking about. Have you ever heard or had a reggae remix of Pompeii done before?
No, but do you want to have a go?
Well, it's funny you should say that, because that's your anniversary present from Propaganda.
Amazing.
We have done a reggae version of Pompeii. Hang on a sec.
I'm incredibly excited.
I love reggae.
Are you going to have a listen now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm really excited about this.
I'm hoping you like it now, otherwise...
Better than the original. they often are.
I love the fact that we've got two members of Bastille listening to a Propaganda remix of one of their tracks.
Oh yeah. It's cool. When iTunes tries to tell you what it is, it's suggesting that it might be Yoriko Kaji Asuka dance. Is it?
Or Maroon 5.
Yeah, or Maroon 5. Wicked. Let's have a go. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's already the best. Which chord should we choose? Nah, it doesn't matter. Did someone re-sing it?
That's definitely not.
That's not.
he did say something about he'd got it from. I can't remember what he said.
I wish I could sing that well. This is wicked.
It's nice.
Should we wrap up the interview now?
Let's release it.
Let's release it.
We're going to leave us losing ourselves in this.
Okay. Right. Dan and Will, thank you very much.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
the
having
gift.
us, and thank you for this amazing present.